we'll end on these two clips, okay? So let's check this out.
Why are you trying to bash me for learning from my mistakes and trying not to repeat them? Nothing is more frustrating than when men start trying to devalue you because you're a single mom and now you have higher standards. It's like they want you to keep making the same mistakes. Like, it's like, okay, you think I want to do the same shit again? Like, why are you trying to bash me for learning from my mistakes and trying not to repeat them? It literally doesn't make sense, and it's actually really fucking annoying, but whatever. We're just in a sassy man apocalypse, and I'm learning to accept it. Why are you trying?
This is the problem. I've said this already, that women do not gain experience. Or they do not gain wisdom with their so-called experience. Women do not gain wisdom from all their so-called life experience. So let's well, yes, they devalue themselves. That's definitely true. So let's break this clip down.
to bash me for learning from my mistakes and trying not to repeat them?
Because the thing is that you haven't learned from your mistakes and you will likely, most likely, repeat them.
Nothing is more frustrating than when men start trying to devalue you because you're a single mom and now you have higher standards.
Here's the thing where it's not about men are trying to devalue you. Just like Wise said, you done it yourself. I Women have such a wacky perspective where they don't understand the actual value in the dating market. Men will value you more if you're good looking, young, and no kids. So honestly, you as you get older, your value's going lower. Now you're getting more kids from other men that you can't have a stable relationship. That also devalues you by your own actions. And here's the thing where raising your standards, this is the stupidity of women. Their standards, why it's so stupid, unrealistic. You didn't learn from your mistakes and said that, okay, I want with this man who's like an F boy, or he's just a pretty boy, or he's like a cheater, he's like immoral, no integrity, no morality. No, what's my higher standards? I want a man that's still good looking, over 6 foot, makes six figures, charming. That's it. That's their standards. That's their standards. And then not just and then when they say those things, they also add, oh, I want him to be more. I want him to be monogamous. Only want me. I want him to I don't know, be God fearing. Now you want to add already the good looking, tall, wealthy. Now you're adding that already is a rare ass man. It's a rare man. Most women find most men unattractive. So you can finding an attractive man is already rare. Now, only about 15% of the US population is over 6 foot. So that's also rare. And only about like 20% of the population makes over six figures. Add on to that's also rare. So really, your top priority is already a rare man. Now you ask for this rare man to only want you, to be faithful to you, to love you, respect you, to all these things, to be emotionally intelligent, to be intelligent, all these things. No, you didn't learn from your mistakes. Now you're just making yourself impossible to date. Women truly learning from your mistakes is that, you know what? I got with a man that didn't want to marry me, that didn't want to be monogamous to me. He lied, he cheated, he was a, I don't know, bad father, whatever. Learning from my mistakes, now I judge a man on character, who he is inside, right? His morality, his integrity, his character, his personality. That is raising your standards. By now you're judging a man, you're picking a man purely on who he is inside. Not because how much money he makes, not because how tall he is, not because how good looking he is, not because how charming he is. That's when you show that you have actually learned from your mistakes. You pick the F boys, you pick the players, the bad boys, the pookies. Now you learn from your mistakes and then you pick actually morally sound men, men with integrity. That is you learning from your mistakes.
It's like they want you to keep making the same mistakes. Like it's like, okay,
Men don't want you to make the same mistakes. That's why they say shit. And then you continuously make the same mistakes.
you think I want to do the same shit again? Like, why are you trying to bash me for learning from my mistakes and trying not to repeat them? It literally doesn't make sense.
Yeah, why didn't they have like yes, exactly. Why didn't they have these standards before they got with the Pookies? That's also a thing where a lot of women don't understand. What devalues yourself is because there are consequences to your actions. There are consequences to it. You are going to suffer from those consequences.
And it's actually really fucking annoying, but whatever. We're just in a sassy man apocalypse,
And saying sassy man is so fucking
and I'm learning to accept it. I'm more mad at myself. I'm more mad at myself that I allowed this shit to happen because it's affecting my daughter. And it's not something I can take back. It's not something that I can just like go back in time and change it up. It's like the consequences of my fucking actions. It's me ignoring everything that God was trying to show me day in and day out because I knew the type of person he already was. I knew that he didn't have it in him. I knew that his core value is fucking trash. Like, I hate that I allowed this shit to get to this point and there's no takebacks. I'm more mad at myself.
and that's good. I wanted to show this video these things where you know what? Yeah, okay. It seems like she's kind of taking accountability. Cool, that's great. The thing is that your last video shows you that you clearly haven't fully understood what truly. If you have taken accountabilities, that you understand that you know what you said it. The man you chose was trash. You've seen the red flags. So true standards is true raising your standards is that type of man that the integrity who he is inside. That's who you want for the next man. Problem that a lot of these women make is that they want the pookies, the players, the bad boys, the high value men, the ballers. They want those men to become the nice guys, to become the good men. They want the men that are good looking, charming, athletic, wealthy, to become these rare men, men that have these attributes who are rare, to become the good guy. Why would he need to? Why would the high value men need to do that? Why would he need to be monogamous to only you? Why would he not stop cheating? Why would he need to stop lying to you? He's winning. He's winning. He can get you, he can get another woman, he can get all these women. Why does he need to lower his own value, his own what he's been doing in life to be with you? That's the thing. That's the problem that a lot of women are having. You want top tier men to be the nice guy. That is unrealistic. That is you haven't learned from your mistakes. That is you not understanding accountability. Because you still have these expectations, these standards, these preferences that keeps you failing. That's the problem. That's the thing where a lot of women can't comprehend because you are putting yourself into situations where, you know what? It shows that you haven't learned from your mistakes. So it's great that you saying that, okay, you made bad choices, you're trying to take accountability. You have to understand saying it and honestly not living it shows you that you actually don't believe it. So I just want to show it. This is a thing where This is women do this constantly. They do this constantly because these two videos kind of counter each other. And then saying sassy man thing, saying this, women that say sassy is absolutely big ass red flags. Because sassy man, supposed sassy man is a man that, you know what, wants you actually to show effort. Wants you actually to care about the man. That's sassy men. Sassy men are the men that, you know what, wants you to actually show effort. Wants you that, you know what, that you aren't just using him. Those are the sassy men that women are talking about. So, yeah. Men with emotional intelligence, men with value in themselves, that's what these women are calling sassy. Men that, you know what, they could give a shit if you want them or not. Because men are tired of women just using them. Men are tired of it. So, what do you guys think?